I'm going to make a hooded cape for a doll using fabric, hook and eyes, needle and thread, buttons, and a sewing machine. The fabrics that I am going to use are a crushed velvet, also called pinné, and a velveteen. I like these because you don't have to hem the edge, but you can if you want to. I start by cutting 2 large rectangles, one for the head and one for the body. To get my measurements for the body of the cape, I just took a tape measure and went around her body 2 times. Then I found the length. I used my tape measure to frame the shape of the hood and find the depth. For a seam allowance and a possible hem, I may add about 1 inch to my measurements. This is the piece I'm going to use for my hood, and I'm going to go ahead and hem it. So I'm going to fold this edge down and run a straight stitch across. I'm going to hem the sides and bottom of the body portion of my cape as well, but not the top. Now it's time to assemble the cape, whether you're working with one that's been hemmed or one with a raw edge. I start by taking the rectangle for the head and folding it in half, with good side to good side. Here's my folded edge, and I'm going to run a straight line across this side, leaving this part open. And to keep it neat, I go over the edges with a zigzag stitch. On a hood that is hemmed, I would sew the side opposite of the hem. Once it's been sewn, I set the hood aside. For the body of the cape, I am going to sew a very loose, straight stitch all the way across the top. I used a machine, but this can be sewn by hand. I take my strings and gently begin to pull one until it starts to gather. I continue to gather until it is the same length as the bottom of my hood. With good side to good side, I lay the hood on top of the body portion of the cape and pin them together. Now I can sew a straight stitch all the way across. I remove the pins, trim off the excess, and finish the edge with a zigzag stitch. I use a needle and thread to stitch on a hook and eye, knot and cut the ends. Give it your own style by adding buttons or ribbons, and you're done.
Happy crafting!
Why should you like us on Facebook? Because it's so fabsome. You can submit photos of your doll crafts for a chance to be in one of our videos. Just be sure to put fanpic in the comment or description box. We even do fun stuff like Froggy Trivia. Be one of the first to answer to get your name in one of our videos. And we also have GPS Dad. Can you name what city our dad is in? Facebook is also a great way to see what's coming next. Well, see you in the next video. Over the river and through the woods, to grandmother's house I go. Why does Granny live out in the middle of nowhere? I mean, has she never heard of the suburbs? Who knows what I might run into out here? Like the big bad wolf or something. Oh hey Claudine! We want to give a shout out to Super Fashion Girl 17. What's up? This food is smelling too good. It just might not make it to Grandma's house.